thou shalt not kill, or thou shalt not commit murder, whichever way you understand it, translate it, whatever. These things don't work the same for everybody. Like, take the military, for example. America sends soldiers over to countries and they kill people, and then they come back, they're so messed up in the head that they can't function in life. They're PTSD, they're whatever, can't handle what they did. That's because animals do not work with these rules. These rules do not apply the same to animals as they do to others. These people going over there, they've justified their killings by saying, well, we're doing it because it's our order, it's our duty to do, so we're good with it. But then they do it, and their conscience cannot take it, so they come back useless. Thou shalt not kill, or thou shalt not commit murder does not work the same for the gods as it does for the animals. I'll give you an example. If a human was to come through my door uninvited with hostile intent, just uninvited is good enough for me, they're going to get dealt with. And I'm not going to lose one wink of sleep, 1 second of sleep. I'm not going to have one bit of conscience affecting me toward it because I didn't kill somebody, I killed an animal. That's how it works. Well, that's how it works for me. If you understand what I understand, it works the same for you. Does that mean I'm going out and killing people? No, that's not what it means. That's not a free rein to just go, hey, I'm going to go kill people. That's not the deal. Because still, thou shalt not commit murder. Terminating that person that came in my house uninvited with hostile intent, terminating them is no different for me than if I killed a deer or a dog or whatever kind of animal out there. It's no different. Just to clear it up, the gods don't kill gods. Now, if you were to put a gun to my head and pull the trigger, well, I guess you'll just have to pull the trigger and find out. God doesn't kill gods. That's what he's trying to get this whole time. Now, God kills animals. So if you're an animal, you might want to not be stuck that way because you're on the menu. Not my menu, but on the God's killing menu. God don't kill gods. In the Bible, Samson killed all those people. Yet God still said, you're cool, man. You're a cool guy. However you want to look at that. It's because Samson wasn't killing people. He was killing animals. Even though Samson messed up in the end, however you want to look at that, he still understood and operated under the God principle. He wasn't killing people, just animals. David slung a rock and killed a really big animal and then chopped his head off. It was just an animal to David. God and David both, anyway. When the children of Israel were going from Egypt to the promised land and wiped out all kinds of different nations and people, that's a little different. God didn't tell them to go wipe them out and kill them. God told Moses, or God told Joshua, and those two men let the people know what to do. A little different thing there. Just because you take somebody out of their slave environment doesn't mean they're still not slaves. Just because they've been taken out of their bondage does not mean that they're yet free. However, Moses and Joshua and maybe a few others, Caleb, they were. The law is good and the law is holy. But as long as you just understand it like an animal, you better follow it like an animal. Because you will not be able to follow it like a God. You can just think that I'm making this stuff up to suit my own rules that I've made up. No, that's just your animal letting you know that you are still an animal. Now, if you are an animal and you think you're going to use what I've said here to justify you going out and killing somebody, if you're going to say, well, this guy said I could do it, guess what? The wrath is coming for you if you think that I've justified you, an animal, to go out and kill people. You're wrong. And you will not survive that choice. How you understand the law all comes down to what mind you understand it from. Do you understand it from an animal's mind, or do you understand it from a God's mind? Whichever way you do will be whether or not you have peace in this life. Thanks for watching.